Welcome to Devlog 2.0. The game is starting to take some direction. It's funny how this went from inspired by Ratchet & Clank to a more stealthy shooter. We'll start with the small things. I've given players the ability to turn night vision on and off. But in the case of complete darkness, the player also has the ability to turn on a flashlight, which is located on the pistol and the rifle. It was important for me to make the night vision in such a way that it doesn't burn your eyes out when there's a light close by, but also needs to light up the darkness enough so that you can see. While talking about vision, you can now use X-ray vision. It currently runs for an infinite amount of time, but will eventually be a time thing that recharges. It allows the player to see enemies through walls and other objects to help them plan their approach to a combat situation a little bit better. I've also made it that when enemies are killed, they stop lighting up. Weapon wheel. I would like to make this similar to the weapon wheel in Grand Theft Auto, where you can drag the mouse in the direction of the preferred weapon, and then let go of the menu key to make the selection. It currently functions as a hover menu, but still gets the job done. Weapons are still accessible with the usual number keys though, if that's what you prefer. I've accidentally started adding ADS to some of the weapons. What happened was, I was messing about looking at the gun models and lined up my camera as the iron sights would. And thought, why not? I added a camera to the pistol and had working iron sights within 10 minutes. It worked too easily and too well for me not to add to the game. And after taking it away, I realized it felt a little empty. It's very similar to me still trying to use iron sights in games like Counter-Strike and Half-Life. Iron sights has almost become a base feature in shooter games, so it'll be weird for me not to add this. Though this does mean that all current gun models will have to be replaced, as they look really bad from up close. And no gun animations or particle systems has been added yet. Enemies now take different amounts of damage, not only based on the weapon type that you use, but also where you shoot them. Arms and legs take the least amount of damage, followed by the body, which is around 3 shots, again depending on the weapon, and headshots is a one-shot kill. So much for those fancy helmets. Last but not least, I've done a ton of work on the first level, including an elevator that can be customized to fit any of the future levels that would need an elevator. I used Unreal Engine's BSPs to kind of block out most of the level and also to help me get the sizing right. And from there, I went on to model and texture each individual building and asset. As this would be setting the overall theme and feel for the rest of the game, I feel that it's important for me to get this perfect on this one level so that I can use it as a comparison when making the future levels. But that's all I have for you today, and until next time, goodbye.